King Charles III has been urged to find a special way to honor Princess Anne and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, for their commitment to the Queen during her reign and passing. Journalist Alastair Stewart said the Princess Royal and Sophie Wessex should be honored for their love, constancy and support at this difficult time. He tweeted, "I hope the King finds some very special way of further honoring the Princess Royal and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, for their love, constancy and support at this difficult time." His tweet came just hours after Princess Anne, who has traveled with her dearest mother since her final breath, issued a statement where she thanked well-wishers around the world who have shared their loss. The Princess Royal was in Scotland when the Queen was taken ill, and stayed at her bedside at Balmoral Castle, as senior royals rushed to say their final farewells. She has taken on the duty of accompanying her mother's body back to London, with the Queen leaving Scotland for the last time bound for RAF Northolt on Tuesday. Princess Anne said, "I was fortunate to share the last 24 hours of my dearest mother's life. It has been an honor and a privilege to accompany her on her final journeys. Witnessing the love and respect shown by so many on these journeys has been both humbling and uplifting. We will all share unique memories. I offer my thanks to each and every one who share our sense of loss. We may have been reminded how much of her presence and contribution to our national identity we took for granted. I am also so grateful for the support and understanding offered to my dear brother Charles as he accepts the added responsibilities of the monarch. To my mother, the Queen, thank you." The princess was in Scotland when the Queen was taken ill, and stayed at her bedside at Balmoral Castle, as senior royals rushed to say their final farewells. Princess Anne, the Queen's only daughter, has been travelling with her mother's oak coffin, first from the remote castle at Balmoral to Edinburgh, where it was greeted by tens of thousands of mourners, and then as it was brought to London. While Prince Edward's wife Sophie has been pictured overwhelmed with grief as she mourns the loss of her mother-in-law. Often described as the Queen's favourite, the two royal women shared a love of military history and would often spend time poring over historic documents in the Royal Archives at Windsor Castle. The Earl and Countess also only live a short distance away from Windsor Castle at their estate, Bagshot Park, and would often spend time with the Queen by walking their dogs together.